I think Guy Fieri also went there. It was a dive on Diners, Drivers, and Dives. That place is incredible.
Ferrari.
The amount of history. Speaking of burgers, this has nothing to do with burgers, but we're going into this match anyway.
Sick segue, dude. Oh my goodness, that's what I've come to expect from you when you commentate Evil. That was, you're getting better. You're good at this. All right, but here we go. We got third day Wraith, formerly known as James Black, formerly known as Wraith.
Yeah, I talked about this before. I'm very happy that his tag is Wraith now and not James
Artist
Black.
formerly known as James Black.
Yeah, well, we don't have to say James Black anymore because you can't call him James.
I loved doing it though because I always said like, oh, let's go third day James Black. Like I always liked doing that, but now I can't do it anymore. The artist formerly known as James Black, the artist formerly known as Wraith. Now once again Wraith. Unknown playing his main. And Wraith actually going one of his semi-secondaries, I suppose. He does dabble with CSS a little bit. Not as much as the Bouncing Fish, not going to do it. Not as much as Ryu, or, you know, yeah, just not as much as Ryu. He definitely plays Ryu more than...
Does he go Ryu when he thinks he's going to win? Like...
No, he goes Ryu when he wants to, like, either mess around or if he genuinely thinks it's going to work. And most of the time, he doesn't genuinely think it's going to work because there aren't really many characters that you need to counterpick when you're a Bayonetta main.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So...
I remember him saying that he would use Zero Suit specifically as a Sheik counter, which is weird because, like,
Oh, that was gorgeous.
Incredible!
Oh my god, the run-up, falling up air, cleanly converting into the up smash, unknown, whipping out all
like a true combo.
All the technical tricks from
That was really, really good.
That was gorgeous. Oh, and here we go. Switching from the technical back to the bread and butter. Oh my god, that platform almost done did him in the worst of ways.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh, raw Bouncing Fish to get that dip. Now, the second one, you know, that third one. You know, okay, we serve cod sandwiches.
His head.
We actually serve cod sandwiches at the way back, but not 3 in a row like that. Although there was one customer who like was very upset with his sandwich 3 times in a row, even though it was the same thing we gave him. Anyway, that up smash, beautiful. Not going to kill just yet. Not enough rage on Sheik to be able to do that. I mean,
yeah,
the thing with
Sheik's
Sheik,
kill percent now.
Yeah, rage with Sheik is a double-edged sword because it just screws her in. It just screws her in, like, in her dying because of her lightweight super early, and then when she actually needs a kill, it, like, almost doesn't matter the percent unless she gets some super good Bouncing Fish from the side. She needs rage to be able to kill with pretty much anything else.
Which is why I think this matchup is even. I think this is as even as the matchups get. Down throw, no, nothing yet.
Good air dodge to be able to make it out.
A player that's kind of known for, or I guess in this case, unknown.
Yeah, I respect it. Nope, I respect it.
You know what he actually should have done was the Mars, which is the up air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. If it connected, she would have died.
He figures, like, you know, it's the first game of Grands. I'm on winner's side as well. You know, this is going to kill him if it connects. So, to be honest, I mean, if I was a ZSS main, which I am not, nor is Wraith, nor is James Black, I would have done it too.
But you know what's crazy, though? If he had gone for the flip kick and gone back and gone for the air dodge read, it still would have killed if he hit the spike hitbox, which is crazy. I'm telling you, that's the Mars. That's like the the Mars special is throwing out a random like either flip kick or like boost kick or like down air.
The Mars special is not being able to play the game.
Yeah, but like being so good that.
Just being so good that your opponent can't play the game. That's the Mars special. Let's go with that.
I mean, that's most top tiers in this game.
Oh! Almost got caught on the platform right there. The back air wouldn't have killed, and it's Bayonetta, so she definitely would have been able to make it back. And
that can be, no, that was
not enough time on the Witch Time.
Was Witch Time stale? I don't even remember him using it before.
I don't remember him using it before either. I don't exactly know how that worked. That clean combo into the back air is going to be able to do it anyway. I didn't see him use it earlier either. I'm not completely sure how that happened.
And it's not even like Witch Time is balanced, where like if you hit a I don't even know. Okay, whatever. I guess he used it a few times.
You lost your train of thought. Might be dead. No, never mind. He went for the forward airs instead. Thought he was going to continue the train right there. Maybe he didn't do that because the balloon was there. Yeah, you know, it's good damage, you know, to get that. But since when does Bayonetta really need to focus on good damage? She has rage, you know, like this.
Yeah,
what is percent?
But don't forget who he's playing against. Unknown, who's like his disadvantage is just so good. He's so good at DIing all the Bayo combos and knowing when to air dodge and just having just a generally good disadvantage state. That was very much a mix-up.
Yeah, that's true. Wraith might have to mix it up depending on how he predicts that
Unknown
is going to be able to how he's going to predict that Unknown is going to DI or SDI, but
I think
no amount of SDI is going to be able to save you there. Game 2.
Not from a single hit witch twist.
No, not from a single hit witch twist. Game 2, going to Wraith with his Bayonetta and
Bayonetta.
yeah, there you go. If we ever make a mod pack, like a jersey mod pack, if I'm not the announcer on that, I'm gonna sue somebody. I don't know who, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Young Xander Mobus.
Young Xander Mobus, who is the first Smash announcer, I believe, to go from one game to the next. I think he's the only Smash Brothers announcer that's done more than one game.
No, he did the one in Brawl 2.
That was not him.
I'm almost positive that it was him.
It wasn't him. It was, I don't remember who.
I'm going to Google this right now.
You're going to don't Google it right now. It's a match.
But it's very important.
It's literally not important at all.
It's so important.
He's got the fair train going. Going to be able to hold down, not landing on the platform right there. It's actually really good that Wraith held down right there, because if he didn't, he probably would have landed on the platform with that combo and would have potentially died for it. Probably not. I mean, even with that percent, it probably wouldn't have killed as small of a stage as Smashville is. But you really never know. Bouncing Fish, the knockback on that move is just so stellar. You know, I mean, you never really know when that move is going to be able to take you out.
And we've seen, what, 4 or 5 nairs in a row now? I can't wait for Bayo mains to have to use their brain. All right.
Good pivot grab.
Oh, an incredible witch time.
Clipped him.
Yeah.
Right below him. Yo, you just caught the back hit of those heels. He just said, I wish I could go home. I wish I could go home. I wish I can go home.
It's crazy because
there's no place like home. Whatever.
It's a thing that I think on Smashville in particular. If you camp for long enough, and especially against a character who has burst options like Sheik, you can kind of coerce your opponent into throwing out an option to witch time, especially if they're a character that has really good options. It's interesting because witch time kind of beats most options. So it was a good job from Wraith to frustrate Unknown enough to make him go out there.
Witch time doesn't necessarily beat most options. It's just you gotta like anticipate it. You know, it's about like playing Bayonetta's game and knowing when and where she's going to do it. You know, and that's what makes the character so scary. Is that like half the time, I mean, he does that bouncing fish takes the stock. You really never know when exactly she's gonna pop in unless you know the player and their player habits, or you know you're just like analyzing their habits mid-match. So it's just really half of what's so scary about Bayonetta is that she just has that move that she can use at any time that's gonna immobilize you and kill you for it. And it's just not knowing when she's going to do it is what makes it so hard to play against her in the neutral, despite some still arguing in 2018 for some reason that she doesn't have the best neutral game, you know, because you never know when she's just going to pop that.
Well, she doesn't have the best neutral game, but it's still really good.
She doesn't need it, you know, like she virtually has like mostly a one-button neutral because like her defensive camping game or just like her patient game is just way too good, you know. She doesn't really need to fight up close too much.
But you've got forward air and you've got back air, which are really safe on shields, and again you have the camping and you have bullet climax, which is good against certain characters.
It's neutral air, dude. That's the big one.
Well, it's bullet arts, but double power shield, not really gonna set up for anything. Okay, so that down air, I was saying this during Luce's finals.
Good falling up air to close that out, reading the SDI and just slipping down to do it. Either that or he just fell and did it because he knew that was his only option there. Good stuff to Wraith.
Yeah.
Taking game 3.
I was saying this before. I want to see more down airs from Wraith. He wasn't using them at all in winners finals. He still won the set, which is good. But especially on like ledge regrabs, that's an extremely potent option that will pretty much beat any character that regrabs the ledge. Even Sheik, who has the best grab in the game, or ledge grab in the game, alongside Ganondorf. So that was an immediate forward to shield. That was really cool.
I don't know if we even need to see too many more downers from Wraith. I mean, he's already up 2-1 without him. So.
Okay, lots of pressure.
Ooh, I like that. I actually like that. Because of those jabs, he actually conditioned Unknown to
he's dead.
Away right
he's
there.
dead. He got gimped. Oh, never mind.
I was just going to say, what are you saying? It's Bayonetta.
I know. I thought he used his jump.
She's got all of her things. I was just going to say, that was a really, really good condition by Wraith earlier. Just jabbing on the shield. Not hitting A too fast to get those quick, rapid jabs. Instead, just like timing them in between each other to try and condition Unknown to roll away. Thinking that he was going to bait him into a grab, and then he just read that roll and just heel slid him for it and got that clean damage. Ooh, that was actually really, really close with that diamond cutter. I'm surprised that missed. And that one, too. Not as close as the first one, but definitely up there as well. Not punishing the witch time with an F or a down
buttons
tilt.
on the shield, they're also safe.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
And gonna get that rapid jab. Definitely the best rapid jab in the game.
Corns is also very good.
Definitely not as good as Bales. And that down air, you know, you get your wish?
I think they...
Not yet.
I think they do...
Ooh, and no
you know what? You know what set up for that? Down air.
I was literally just telling you got your wish because he did a down air and it almost killed him. Were you listening to me at all?
I was.
You
But then
weren't.
you told me I got my wish and then you doubted yourself.
I didn't doubt myself. It didn't kill. All right, bouncing fish. Ooh, just the raw witch twist. Not even out of shield. In or out of shield. Always a good option. Such a good move. Definitely one of the best moves in the game for sure. Witch twist is insane. Ooh, is he gonna
Maybe
get
the best out
carried?
of shield option in the game.
You better get out of there.
And wow, that regular getup actually working and starting a combo for Wraith, almost actually taking that.
Dude, Bayonetta's up tilt is like an elephant trunk, man. It's just
It's so
like she
huge.
just lifts it up.
The hitbox is so disjointed. You know what it is? It almost reminds me of like a vertical Diddy fair
Kinda.
on the ground.
Yeah, it's just sort of like how Ness's up smash, not his up
Up
air,
air.
is like just Mario's up smash in the air, basically. So many moves just have such similar properties.
Yeah,
He's just jabbing to get closer and closer to him. All he
Actually
did
getting a
was
grab from the jab.
All he did was jab him to get closer to him right there.
Bale's jab is so bad too.
His use of his ground moves right now are just
Oh,
working
the
out
mix
so
up.
well. And here we go. Virtually an even game right now with both of these players right now. Definitely looking for a raw hit. Down throw for damage.
Okay.
Just gonna get back airs, forward air.
Forward air,
I mean,
forward
throw, I should say. Not gonna do it just yet. Oh, was trying to look for a back air right now. Unknown air dodging and drifting back, knowing exactly what Wraith wants out of the stock right now. The weak hit a back air, not gonna do it just yet. He's gonna get those bullet arts. This is still anybody's game, ladies and gentlemen. No. You're wrong. You didn't get called. You tried. I respect it. I respect the call. Oh, but the neutral air.
Is Nair gonna kill?
Still not gonna do it. Oh my God, Wraith has just got
Down
unknown exactly where he wants him. You need to stop.
Okay, he didn't
and frame traps him with the up air.
Up air is crazy.
That's going to do it. Bayonetta has so many frame traps off of her up tilts and her down tilts and just off of her up throw as well.